good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time is where you find me. I am crazy this week, so I apologize. I'm in a different room. I have my nieces with me and my nephew with me, and my son is like acting up because he's used to being an only child, and it's been a little bit crazy. The schedule is totally off. We went to North Carolina to pick them up, and then we are back here, and I did not record my videos ahead of time because I got a huge boost in clients. Thank you very much for those of you who are sharing the YouTube. So it was a busy time, and it's still going to be a busy time. So I am going to try to accommodate, all right? So I apologize if the videos will not be posted on time. I'm going to try to do 2 today. I'll do this reading, and then I'll do a talk, and that way I have some videos for 2 days, and I'll try to get ahead of myself because I will have them until Sunday, and then Sunday I head to Virginia, where I'm from, and I'll be there for 3 or 4 days. So it will be a traveling kind of time. You can tell that my nieces are teenagers, so they've been doing my makeup and everything else, and it's been a fun time, and I love them dearly. I don't get to see them near as much as I'd like to, and with COVID in 2020, I didn't get to travel as much as I like to. So this is the first time I've gotten to see them since Christmas 2019. So it's been amazing, and I love them dearly. And so, and for all the girls on the ball team, Tia and Kennedy and Morgan and Trindy, and who am I missing? All of the mamas, Miko and Poppy, and you know, all the parents that are awesome and amazing, and Michelle. Thank you guys for supporting me and for always being amazing. And of course my sister, who probably doesn't watch this, but I'll say, you know, my sister, Shauna. And so, so thank you guys for always making me feel at home and being amazing. So thank you for all of that, and for helping make my YouTube channel a success as it's growing daily. So I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share. We are moving into the Lionsgate portal right now, and the energy is very stressful, and a lot of people are having some awakening symptoms still. And it is just, it's very stressful right now for a lot of people. So we are going to read right now. I got a new deck while I was in North Carolina. It is very, very cute. And it is the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. So I'm going to use that. And then right before I left, I got a new deck that is Guardians of the Night. This is an amazing deck. And she, MJ, how do you say her last name? Cullinan. She does custom decks, and they're beautiful. And so she does them in limited runs. So grab them while you can, because they're beautiful, beautiful decks. She has a couple running right now, so grab them while you can. So I'm going to read for the collective. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, please. This is not a private reading. If you want a private reading, the link will be in the description for private readings or spiritual guidance, coaching, whatever it is that you feel like you need. And we can talk about whatever it is that is your growing need as we go along. So let's read and see what we got. All right. We are going to ask the universe to tell us the most important things we need to know today for the people listening. All right. And I'll pull some of the oracle cards, and then we'll hit the tarot and see what goes on. All right. Yes, 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 yes. All right. We are diving to new depths. Yes, we absolutely are. This card says there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe, and allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. Every situation that we are in is about you. It is custom designed by your soul and the universe to provide you with healing. Okay? You need to look deeper. We always look deeper into the situation. But what people do then is look deeper into the details and about what another person is doing. When we say look deeper into the situation, we mean internally. Okay, I'm never going to tell you to look externally for anything. If you understand me to say to look externally at anything, you are misunderstanding completely. All right, anything that is happening out here is created in here. All right, as within, so without. All right, any emotions that you feel from a circumstance or from a situation that is happening on the outside are circumstances you have created and the universe has created to trigger emotions that are already in you. If you are feeling betrayed, lied to, whatever, and you want to point those at somebody else, that is just them triggering what you already have in you to continue the cycle until you heal that. You have got to look inward to heal that. Okay? If you're blaming anything on anybody or in a circumstance or anything like that, you need to understand that blame is shame pointed outwardly. Okay, so when you start blaming somebody else, you need to go, oh, that's my shame inside. That's me not dealing with something that happened. What happens to you is not your fault, but it absolutely is your responsibility to heal. Okay, because when you do not heal, you are bleeding all over people that did not cause something. And though not only do those people not deserve it, but you don't deserve to continue to hurt like that. It is your responsibility to heal. The next card is where you need to be. I'm trying to hold it. Everything is mirrored on the camera. It is a learning curve. Where you need to be. It says, acknowledge how you're feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. This or something better. It's what I always say. Don't attach to an outcome. And don't have expectations. I don't know if I've said this in a video yet or not, but you can have standards of how you like to be treated, but you don't get to impose your expectations on other people. Okay? You let people be who they are and you accept them for who they are. If you were trying to change somebody or you want somebody to change or you think somebody is going to change, then guess what? You don't like them. You like their shell and you want to try to fit them into a circumstance you want to create. Let me let that go by. I don't know if you can hear that big truck that just went by or not. But you can have standards. Say, this is what I want. I treat myself the way I want to be treated. And if you don't treat me that way, those are my standards, so I let you shove off. Okay? I don't expect anybody to fulfill my needs. My needs are my job. Okay? If I'm feeling lonely, then that's me needing to love on me. If I'm feeling mistrustful, that's me needing to cultivate self-trust and trust of my soul inside. What you feel for the outside is internal. Okay? It's internal. You need to realize everything on the outside mirrors back to you what you need to cultivate in you, if that makes sense. I'm trying to say it in a couple of different ways so that somebody catches the message. There's somebody watching who needs to hear this, okay? Because we're in a cycle. I'm feeling it very strongly. They're in a cycle where they're having the same kind of relationships over and over and over, just with friends, with family, everybody. They're feeling very betrayed by everybody. They feel abandoned by everybody. It is not everybody else abandoning you. It is you abandoning you. You are people pleasing and pushing who you are down to make these other people happy. Okay? And that is you abandoning you. Okay? It is not these other people that are abandoning you. It is you that's abandoning you, and it will continue until you stop trying to people please and be what everybody else needs you to be and just be who you are and who you want to be. Okay, it does not matter who these people want you to be, because honestly, you're trying to be some things that are not even what they want. They're just what you think they'd want. Okay, your perception of what other people think and the standards other people have are a lot different than the truth a lot of times. So the truth is that you need to just be who you are and be in integrity with yourself, because what's happening is you're lying to everybody else about who you are. And you're lying to yourself about who you are. And then deep down you feel lonely and like nobody gets you, like everybody's abandoning you, everybody's backstabbing you, you don't have anybody you can rely on. You can't rely on you. You're abandoning you. You're not staying true to your beliefs. You're not staying true to who you want to be. You're not staying true to even the things you enjoy. You're just kind of like, yeah, I'll go do that. I'll do it. Like, I like that. Like, you know, so stop being a people pleaser. People pleasing is lying. It's you being fake. It's not helping the other people. Because it's lying to them. It's also manipulation, whether you want to look at it or that. It's please don't leave me. And that's you manipulating them. You're showing them a fake version of yourself. So whether you think it's nice or it's what people should do or not, it's lying. And not only that, but you're being an inauthentic version of yourself. So you're not getting what you need and they're not getting what they need. Regardless of whether you think you're doing it to help other people or to give them what they need, you're being fake. So that's not giving them what they need. You're giving them an imitation of what they need, and they're giving you back an imitation of what you need. See how unfulfilled you are? That's it. And then once you finally tell the truth, they're going to feel lied to. So it's you being fake. So don't try to make it like it's them. It's you. Okay? So I need you to understand that. Okay? That there is somebody who needed to hear that message. The next one is push to the surface. Push to the surface is a 27 card. 2 and 7 is 9. 9 is a completion. So all of this is leading up, all right, to completion. Push to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalled or in need of a new surge of energy, because become aware of the dynamics of your life. And that's what this is. You've been drowning yourself for so long. You've pushed yourself down for so long and not been able to take a breath, that it's causing you problems. You're drowning yourself. It's time to push to the surface and take a breath. You have pushed you down and your beliefs and who you are down for so long that that you're stifling yourself, you're smothering yourself, you're suffocating yourself, and it's time to take a breath. Because you have abandoned you for so long that you can't breathe anymore. You can't breathe in your own life, and that's not okay. All right, you're killing you. Nobody else is doing it. You're killing you. All right. So here we go. Let's pull some cards and see how we can expound upon these messages. Well, that one fell out, so we're going to throw that one right there. I can tell you where this might go, because of just the first card that came out. Let's see what else we got. This is a beautiful deck. I'm so excited to have it and be using it. All right. Man, yeah. All right, let's look. Let's look. I'm just looking to see what else I got over there. All right, first card is the Empress. Your divine feminines. The Empress is all of your queens put together. They are your divine feminine. Our divine feminines right now are standing in their power. We are in change and in transition, and we have leaned into this metamorphosis so hard. We are focusing on our business. we are doing hot girl shit. And I want you to know that the feminine and masculine is energy, okay? And everybody has the feminine and masculine energy inside of them. It has to be balanced for us to be well-balanced people. So whether you're a twin flame or not, you can still balance your energy. You still need to balance your energy, because you are not a well-balanced person if not. But your divine feminines, and by the way, it doesn't have anything to do with gender. Your feminines can be male. Your masculines can be women. It doesn't matter about gender. Its energy is not about gender. And so, you know, energy, I don't know if we know this. We talk so much as empaths and clairvoyants about negative energy and positive energy. Energy is neutral. Did you know that? Energy is neutral. We assign it a label when we intake it. Okay, so if you are perceiving a bunch of negative energy, you need to understand that you are perceiving it as negative because it's what's inside. So if you are an empath and you are finding a lot of negative energy, pay attention to what you're finding, because the energy on the outside you're making friends with is the energy that's on the inside. Okay? The video I'm going to do today is about transmutation. So we're going to talk about how to transmute that energy. Okay? Because I'm getting a lot of questions about that. And I feel like my people who are empaths and my people who are intuitives, and just people in general, are having a lot of questions about how to transmute, because there's this very send it love and light, and we just go love and light, and that doesn't work. And so I'm going to do, that's what my video is going to be on. So just understand, energy is neutral, and you are perceiving it, you're labeling it, you are giving it and you're giving it a what do you call it? You're giving it a price tag. So so our empresses are standing in their power right now. Our divine feminines are kicking ass and taking names and creating stability financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, stability for themselves. We've kind of said shove off on the masculines right now and let them take care of their own shit. Right now, we are in temperance energy. So it's a lot of patience. It's a lot of letting shit work itself out. All right. The frog is also a symbol of transition. So we are letting them transition. We're letting the masculines transition. And we're not going to fucks with it right now. We are going to take care of us. And we are going to, you know, keep all that healing for ourselves right now. We're going to focus on what we need and let them focus on what they need. And if they don't focus on what they need, we're going to let the universe kick their ass. We've done a lot, the Eight of Cups. We're doing a lot of letting go and walking away from shit that does not serve us. People that does not serve us. We are in this metamorphosis process. We are leaving behind our caterpillars so that we can go join our butterflies. All right. And it's been a painful transition. It has. And some of us are feeling exhausted and weather beaten and worn and torn inside. And we're finding that a lot of the pain we were feeling is connected back to that expectation. We wanted this person to feel a way that they didn't feel. We wanted them to act a way that they didn't want to act. And so we need to stop imposing our expectations on other people and just let it be what it is. The universe does not need our help to accomplish what is meant to be. And if you are on the twin journey and you accept it for what it is, then you know whatever happens is what's meant to happen. And it unfolds as it should. This is about the mission, not about you. So look to the mission and worry about that. Stop worrying about your own personal, earthly, you know, human bullshit, okay? Because that's not what all of this is about. All right? Because you are wanting the masculine to step up and be that King of Wands. The King of Wands is your fiery king. He is desire. He is sexy. He is well balanced. He is coming into his power. Okay, he's coming into knowing what's going on. I love this because it has the raven on the top of him. And you know, the crow, the raven, the blackbirds, they are your messengers. They bring you messages. And this is exactly what this is. See how it's sitting on his head, kind of pecking on him. The universe is telling him, hold on, I got a nephew coming in. The universe is telling him, This, pay attention to this. It's pecking right on his head. And it's like, pay attention to your feminine. Pay attention to your divine counterpart. Pay attention to your damn self and do some healing so you can move forward and be where you're meant to be. Because we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. We're picking up burdens that are not ours. Why are we picking up burdens that are not ours? And we are holding on to shit that is just not necessary. There's so much burden. There's so much fire. There's so much things that we're pissed off about, anger and grief and jealousy and all these things, and we just want to hold on to it. We want to hold on to these fiery emotions that are not helpful. They are not your passions. They are not your desires. They are the fiery emotions that are your anger that is misplaced. They are your feelings of being deceived that are misplaced. Okay, you are not being deceived. You are playing the victim when you are not the victim. Okay, our masculines have very much been playing the victim in this role. They are, you know, they feel like nobody's there for them. They feel like everybody lies to them. They feel like they can't count on anybody. Nobody does what they say they're going to do. But you know what the truth is? That's you, masculine. That's you. You are looking at everybody else that way because that's who you are. You perceive everybody as you. If you're a liar, you expect other people to lie because it's second nature for you to lie. So you think everybody is like that. If you're honest, you don't expect other people to lie. You're like, oh my God, people lie? Why would they do that? You're so confused by it. If you don't handle your responsibilities, you expect other people not to handle your responsibilities. If you cheat, you think everybody cheats. If you don't care for people's hearts, you think everybody's going to hurt you. Okay? These are the things that you start perceiving on the outside because that's what's inside you. Time to look within. Put those burdens down. Because those are things you need to heal in you. Stop projecting them at other people. Stop pointing them at other people. Stop pointing your finger at other people. Okay? This portal is bringing in some energy. And that's awesome. You know, even if you're not a twin flame, you can still take information from them. Because again, the feminine and masculine is within you. You may not know you're a twin yet. Okay, you may think you're a twin and not really be a twin. Twins are very rare. They're not as common as people think they are. And no, everybody does not have a twin. As within, so without. As above, so below. Your twins, physical twins, does everybody have one of those? Then guess what? In the spiritual realm, everybody's not going to have a twin. Okay, you wanna know the truth. You know, in propaganda, because there's a lot of spiritual propaganda right now. Okay, we're dealing with a lot of trendy spirituality. We're dealing with a lot of inclusive spirituality. We're dealing with a lot of selfish spirituality. We're dealing with a lot of love and light and, you know, bullshit. There's a lot of propaganda right now in spirituality. Okay, you can police it any way you want, but there's a lot of propaganda and spirituality. All right, and we are meant to see through the propaganda. If you're really on the spiritual journey, you don't buy into the propaganda here in the 3D. You don't buy into the propaganda that the Matrix is trying to teach you. You don't. And some of you are hearing me because you're in these spiritual groups with me and you see it. You're in these spiritual groups on Facebook or whatever social channels that you adhere to. You see that on YouTube. You see it on TikTok. Don't believe the propaganda, okay? We as spiritualists need to understand cognitive dissonance is a thing, all right? If you can't be spiritual in one path and say, I trust the universe, and then not trust the universe in every area of your life, all right? And some of you are catching what I'm saying. Because that's for a specific few, so thank you for being here. Again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. I want to thank you for subscribing and for sending me so much love. I appreciate it so much, and I look forward to continuing to read for you. If you want a reading privately, hit the link below to schedule that for me, okay? And I'll talk to you soon. All right? Have a good day.